it go boom, boom.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. John Gray, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
First-round draft pick out of the University of Oklahoma. Big arm, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Good, hard slider. It's never been about the stuff for John Gray. It's about attacking the strike zone. At times gets a little bit too timid on the mound, but if he brings his A game, you'll know early. If he's throwing strikes early with that fastball and he's in an attack mode, he's as good as anybody in the game.
And the pitch. Lorenzo Cain is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. These Rockies guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
You froze him on the fastball there. Lorenzo Cain is retired to kick off the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Brock Holt is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Left side, gloved by Arenado, and there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Adrian Hauser is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through his stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Ian Desmond swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
1-2, here it comes.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here it comes. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Garcia on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And right into the shift, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Keane is there. 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's high for a ball. 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch.
That's in. Ball.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Omar Narvaez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Omar Narvaez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So here's Avisail Garcia. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike 1. He'll step in here at 275. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth. The left fielder, Tyler.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First offering on its way. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Hit back toward the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First delivery to him on the way. Popped up. Smoke in foul ground, and the inning is over. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Colorado. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Blackman will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for out number 1. So with 1 gone in the inning, time for a quick check of the standings in the National League West as you get a look at where the Rockies find themselves entering play here today. Set to get his day started, Orlando Arcia, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0.
That's the ball. That's down. Ball.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but foul. Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. He didn't fool the umpire, though.
Into the box now, Adrian Hauser. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Rockies lead this one 1-0.
We're back now as the Rockies ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. So 1 away now in the Colorado 3rd. And up next, the pitcher spot, that'll be John Gray. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Next for Colorado.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Ian Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. In for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit well towards the hole. And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Striding in for the Rockies, Daniel Murphy flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. One and 1 to the Rockies' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Count. Get it going, Rocky.
Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, but they're up 1-0. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Here's Brock Holt now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are two gone now.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he fouls this one off. On the season, Yelich hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. Striding into the box, Nolan Arenado. First time up, he went down looking.
Nolan.
Here it comes.
Arenado.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. So here's Tyler Naquin. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Out in front of it, strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Naquin has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The 0-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. There's one. On to Smoke, but it's too late as they'll get just the one.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. First offering on its way. That's a strike to throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The second baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Keston Hiura is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hiura tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. But no chance to recover. Hiura is on at first after the strikeout.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again a 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Fouled off. Hiura gets his lead at first, nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-1 the count. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. On to second, and he throws it away. Throw won't get him.
Well, I think this will be ruled an error, so the no-hit bid is still alive. If it's not, there might be a riot in that dugout, and rightfully so.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Grounded back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out with the man at first. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 2 errors in the inning, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the Brewers 1. Now at the plate, Garrett Hampson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's 1 down now. Now to the plate, Dom Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors on the Colorado ledger to this point. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
John Gray is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-1 home.
Outside ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
It's amazing, I tell you. This guy's been absolutely cruising. The pitcher comes to the plate. You're thinking it's an easy out. You lose focus, let your guard down for a second. Now he's got a 3-ball count.
3-2 pitch. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They lead it 2-1. Now batting, Adrian Hauser will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Sinking liner toward left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff base hit from the pitcher's spot will turn the lineup over to start the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Lorenzo Cain stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. To second for one. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Ready for another shot now. Brock Holt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Runner back standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. And here's Christian Yelich now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ian Desmond. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
Some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Heading for second is Desmond. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And this one's in the dirt. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He's set. Here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Arcia fields it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Rockies lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
2-0 now. Now here it comes.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Three and one.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. Now here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. The guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The first baseman, number 12, Justin.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to Murphy, he'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. Our score remains 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ray Black is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ben Gamel is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 16.
Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next it'll be Tyler Naquin. From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Line drive, fair ball down the line. The throw into second. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Trevor Story is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the stretch, runner goes for second to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Hampson. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Catcher
Ready now, Tony Walters will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Walters is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for you. Atlanta Braves solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Walters isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he's in there as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockies are out in front, 4-1. Tony Walters is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching number 14, Tony Walters.
Jairo Diaz will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Stepping up now.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Murphy is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now back.
And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Ben Gamel stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Here's the 0-1.
Strike 2. 0-2.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in now, Brock Holt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Brent Suter is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Brent Suter.
Striding in, Daniel Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The first baseman.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That evens it up 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. In the air to straightaway right. Yelich is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. In his career against this pitcher, he's 5 for 7. He's taken him deep once. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You get a swing like that, you know the hitter made up his mind he was swinging no matter what on that pitch.
Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Ball 4, take your base.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. King is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Tyler Naquin. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado, but they lead it 4-1.
Leading off from Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Scott Ober takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 45, Scott.
He's set and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batter.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Colorado get the win despite 3 errors in the field. John Gray earns his 5th winner of the year, striking out 12 in the process. Adrian Hauser pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Scott Oberg earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Welcome to Fire Sale Gaming, powered up by firesalegames.com. So just shop our website, firesalegames.com, and get you a fire sale of a deal on some video games. We also got some books, DVDs, CDs, whatever you want. firesalegames.com.
We about to turn it on. Turn it on.